Cool. Okay. Hi, y'all. So today we're going to be painting, talking about Sims and just vibing out, talking about our year and stuff, talking about like everything that's happened so far this year. And then yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be honest coming in. This is my first live on YouTube. So I am a little bit nervous, but I'm not going to let that get in the way of me getting on live and stuff and talking. So let's get into it. Okay, so let me get myself comfortable. Okay, let me see. And you know what? I think that like I've always had a fear about going on live because I'm like a really private person. So sometimes it'd be hard for me to like, like get on live and stuff and talk about certain things. But I'm gonna still do it anyway. I'm still gonna go live anyway. So this year has been, I feel like a good year. I have had some troubles a little bit, like with family and stuff like that, which I'm gonna get into once I get some of this paint in there. But I appreciate everybody that has like, sub to my YouTube channel because I've gotten a lot of subs this year. Now I have been doing YouTube for like a super long time, but what happened was I just wasn't consistent. When I started YouTube as a teenager, I wasn't super consistent with it, and I honestly really didn't know what direction I wanted to go in as far as like career type and stuff like that, and like what like really caught my interest because as a kid I really thought I wanted to be a video game designer, but I ended up not wanting to do that, and I like discovered or realized like my mom was the main reason why I was pushing for that. It wasn't something like I necessarily wanted. So now that I've gotten older, even as a kid though, like I didn't tell her, but like something that I was really interested in is like clothes and stuff, like fashion and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Stuff like putting an outfit together. Like I'm really good at that, like putting an outfit together and just having like a real different style about myself. You know what I mean? Like I love wearing different things that people wouldn't think of or try to dress outside the box, stuff like that. Like I really do like stuff like that. And I've always wanted to change like the way that I dress and stuff because I felt like I don't know, for a short period of time, once I got diagnosed with lupus and stuff, I started losing my confidence, honestly. And I like stopped wanting to, like get dressed and stuff and get cute. Like once I had like, now mind you, ever since I did get diagnosed, like my like weight has always been up and down. But for whatever reason around this time, I think, because I was depressed, that I just had a hard time like picking clothes out and feeling comfortable when I would go out. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if y'all is the same type of way, but like when I'm bigger or like when I'm heavier in my weight, I just don't feel as cute. Like I don't really want to go anywhere. I don't really want to do anything. I just want to, you know, just relax. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Is to add a comment. But that's okay. That's okay. When people come in, I'll let them know what we're discussing or whatever. But like I was saying, yeah, I was just felt uncomfortable and stuff. And lately, I've been like on a weight loss journey, which I'm really proud of because, like this time around, like I've been being like really, really consistent, really consistent. Constantly exercising, and it's been for about 2.5 months now. Like not eating unhealthy foods and stuff, because that has always been my problem too. Like I'm a binge eater. Like if I'm upset about something or I got something going on, I'm gonna binge eat. So that was something too that like was stopping me from losing weight. Like I was exercising for, I mean, more than 2.5 months, but not exercising and having a diet. You know what I mean? So I have been really trying to make sure, like, too, I don't know if anybody else like deals with it sometimes, like body dysmorphia. Like sometimes it's like you're losing weight, but then it still feels like all that weight is still there, and then you actually look good. You look really good, but then you don't think you look good. So it doesn't really matter like what someone else is saying, especially when that's in your head. But what I've been starting to tell myself is when I do that, and thank God for ChatGPT, is my body is not a problem to fix. My body is a place or a home to honor, you know? And so I've been going by that, and that really has helped me, like, feel more confidently, because the thing was, my confidence is still getting better, because I'm going to give myself some grace. It has still been getting better. But, you know, sometimes it just sneaks up on you, you know what I mean? Where you start to think different, or you start to, you know, feel less cute, or feel less confident in what you're wearing or what you're doing. But I'm starting to feel so much better, like, about myself, you know? Like, my self-esteem is way better than what it used to be as a kid, and I'm really grateful for that. But other than that, for my year, like, I had to cut ties with my mom. And that was something really hard to do, but it was, like, really necessary, because I just felt like, what's the point of having parents if they act like your enemies, or they act jealous, or they say hurtful things, or they don't make you feel important? And, like, that's always an issue I've had with my mom, is that, like, I just felt like she didn't make me feel important. And this last straw, I'm not going to go, like, all the way into details, but this last straw was basically just a buildup, I feel like, of, you know, a lot, like, taking apologies and stuff that she would give me, and then still not, like, really put any action behind anything. And like I said, it was really hard to do it, but it was necessary. And I'm really glad that I did, because I deserve better, you know? And if you're ever going through, like, a situation like that with your parents or whatever, like, you know, like, don't think about, like, okay, well, dang, if I do cut my parent off, won't I end up needing them? I thought the same thing. But you don't need anybody but yourself. You come in this world by yourself, and you can leave out of this world by yourself. So believe in you, you know, believe in your strength, believe in what you can accomplish. You don't need anybody to be able to do anything. And that's what I had to realize. Once I realized that, I just felt so much better. I ain't gonna lie, I felt so much better, like, getting out of that toxicity and cutting ties. Now, I'm not for sure, like, how she feels about it or anything like that, but she's entitled to feel like how feels about it, and I'm entitled to feel how I feel about it. Like, besides her, like, I cut off, like, my dad, too. Like, me and him, we just are, like, oil and water, for real, for real. We just don't get along, and the reason why I was like, okay, like, I really have to cut him off, like, I really have to not deal with him, was when I started to have anxiety when he would call me. Like, I literally would have, like, such bad anxiety when he would call me and stuff like that, and that's not good. Like, if that's your parent. You know, you're supposed to want to talk to your parent and want to have time with your parent. You know what I mean? So the fact that I was starting to feel like it was like a nuisance to have to answer, or feeling like, well, dang, if we do talk on the phone, will we get into an argument, or will I say something that I feel, and will he, you know, downplay what I feel? Because that will be always a thing too. Like, he's like this big know-it-all, and he likes to, like, you know what a know-it-all is, like they feel like they know everything. So if you have a different opinion from them, they make sure to, like, let you know, like, oh, well, I feel like what you're saying is wrong, like, even if it's not something that is a matter of being wrong or right. And just super childish. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And it's not something that I regret. I honestly feel like since cutting both of them off, it's been like a weight lifted off of my shoulders, like a very heavy weight. Like, I literally felt like it was cinder blocks around my neck dealing with them, like, literally. And that's not to say, like, I don't love my parents, but I had to do what's best for me. And what's best for me is to cut ties. I was just saying not too long ago, I was like, I really hope my mom ended up going to therapy or something, you know, so she can change, even if we don't, like, talk again, so she can change for herself, because she has a lot of healing to do, and so does my dad. They really do. And I do myself, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say that I don't need therapy. I'm actually looking for a therapist, but I just feel like parents should create a safe environment for their kids, always, like, no matter what. And if I'm being honest, I never felt like I had that. You know, I didn't never feel like I was protected, you know? Well, several stuff that's happened that I feel like shouldn't have happened, and I didn't have, you know, someone there protecting me and, you know, being that parent. But I'm not mad at them or anything like that. I feel like some things are just meant to happen. And I really feel like this year has like really freaking opened up my eyes. Like really opened up my eyes and woke me up. Like, you know, for one thing, like don't depend on nobody. You have to depend on yourself. For two, you have to like be self-sufficient. Like you can't sit and wait for someone to do something for you. You gotta already have that initiative and like, you know, take the initiative and go ahead and do what you gotta do, because at the end of the day, it's gonna feel better too. You doing it on your own opposed to having somebody else do it anyways. And it'll like give you that boost of confidence. Like, I don't need anyone. You know what I mean? Like I can do all this by myself. What's that song? By Mary J. Blige. Cause I can do bad all by myself. Damn, my song a mess right there, but that's okay. Cause I had some coffee. But anyways, yeah, that song. When she was like, cause I can do bad. Wait, let me fix myself. Cause I can do bad all by myself. Okay, that was better. That was better. That was better. And like I said, I had coffee. Let me drink some water, actually. Because my throat is dry. And if you guys are wondering what I'm painting, this is one of my old paintings I just finished. I painted this like right after I cut my mom off. And painting has just been such a freaking relief for me lately. Oh, it feels so good to be able to just sit and paint and like paint all your emotions on a canvas, basically. Now, what I will say is I do want to eventually get like an actual easel and stuff and like the whole setup. But for right now, I'm still going to paint because I'm not going to wait until I go get those things and then just be suffering. Because I did journal, but journaling, it helps me for some cases. But just for this one, like, it just really didn't help me. And that's okay. Like, that's okay. Sometimes, for different situations, you have to do different actions. You can't do the same thing every time. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I was painting. So, I painted this when I first cut my mom off. Very therapeutic. I enjoy every minute of painting this. I think I painted it for about 2-3 days or something like that. I think actually a week. Anyways, this is one of my, like, main big paintings. And what was my inspiration when drawing this? I can't like pinpoint exactly what my thoughts were when I painted this, but what I will say is my emotions is all over this canvas. So everything I was feeling, basically. Now this one, I know you can't really tell. And also, I am not a I won't say I'm not an artist. I have different paintings, and everybody has different paintings that are artists or whatever the case is that want to paint and do whatever. So do not come in here judging my art. I paint the way I paint. You may paint the way you paint. And this is something that I do for my peace of mind and for healing. So yeah, I'll start with that. So anyways, this one is supposed to be like 2 trees or whatever. And I really was just messing around with this one, to be honest with you. 2 trees, and they have like little lights and stuff on them, which I'm going to probably paint yellow. And maybe some other colors too. But I really didn't have any idea what I was going with for this one. But I just felt like painting. You know? Sometimes, like, and that is how I knew I liked painting too, because I don't feel like I just have to do it when I'm sad or in a bad mood. I know that I can just do it at any time. And I really like that. Like, I really enjoyed that. And I really enjoy the fact that, like, you can just do whatever you want when you paint. You don't have to, like, do it a certain way. You don't have to make it neat. You don't have, like, you can just do whatever you want. It's so much freedom on the canvas. And I really enjoy that. Yeah, I'm going to really try to go live every Thursday and every Sunday. I was supposed to go this last Sunday, but it was that time of the month, and I am not very conversational during that time. So it just wouldn't work out. Just wouldn't work out. Also, guys, I got some stuff to talk about. Let me see. Oh, let me finish that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit all over the place. Anyways, this year has been really good. I did have to cut off my parents, but... Oh, I'm trying to see this candle. I did cut off my parents this year, and I did cut off some other family members, but they're not. There's no point mentioning them. Anyways, I did do that. I feel like a huge relief has been like taken off of me. I feel so much better. I'm really happy to have this break away from them, so I could focus on my healing and my mental health and what I deserve. Because I feel like the main thing that was really challenging too was from when I was cutting my mom off was like I always have looked at her as a best friend, and I never felt like I got that back from her. Like I never felt like that best friend energy back from her, like unconditional love. Proud of my accomplishments, proud of things I do. Like it just never felt genuine when she would say, "Oh, I'm proud," or I would have to remind her to say, "Hey, are you proud of me?" Or I would feel myself trying to get validation from her, but like I don't need validation from you. Like I only need validation from myself. And I'm really happy that I had that experience so I could know like what to tolerate, what not to tolerate, and just learn basically, learn while I'm becoming the person I want to be. Now, on a better note, what has happened that was really excellent this year was, for one, I got featured for the Lupus Foundation of America twice. I got online featured, and then after it was nationally featured. So nationally, like all over their platforms, everywhere, like, and not just on their Instagram. So I'm really proud of that. I'm really happy about that. Another thing that I'm proud of is I still have my brand, Wolves and Butterflies, which is a lupus awareness clothing brand. It's all over my YouTube. So like when y'all get a chance or whatever, check me out. Check out my check out my content. Well, not my content. Well, check out my brand. We have t-shirts, hoodies, and we plan on adding a lot more stuff that I'm so excited about, but I cannot say nothing about it yet. Yeah, and also my brand is a lupus awareness brand, but it's for everyone. Everyone that wants to be an ally for lupus warriors, everyone who wants to support, that's basically what it is. And for those of you who don't know lupus is an autoimmune condition that I have and a lot of others have. It can affect the immune system. It can affect basically the whole body. It doesn't have a specific area, but everybody's case is different. It is a complicated condition. A lot of celebrities have that condition, like Nick Cannon, Selena Gomez, Tony Braxton. Like it's just a lot of people. So, my mission was like I gotta find something that I feel like I'm bringing something to the world. And I started my clothing brand in 2020, and it's been going hard ever since. And I'm just like really excited to have that. What else has been exciting? What month is this? Oh, another exciting thing is my dog. She just turned 1. That was exciting. We got her like a little cake and stuff, and like spent a lot of time with her. She's a Yorkie. Love her to death. What else good has happened? Oh, we went on a trip this year. We went to Charlotte. I really had a good year, honestly. Like I really had a good year. Don't get me wrong. I have had some sad things like what I've already mentioned, but the good outweigh the bad. So I'm really excited for this year, honestly, to see what else it has in store. Because there's a lot of stuff I want to work on. And like new skills I want to get under my belt, like creatively. And I'm really excited for that. I really am. So let me see. We talked about that. Something that I'm really proud of this year, and you guys let me know what you're proud of also, is being featured for Lupus Foundation of America. What else am I proud of? Me being consistent with taking care of my mental health, whether that's meditation, whether that's journaling. I'm also very proud of that I've been consistent with my weight loss journey. The results have been amazing. Even if you like go down on my page, you could definitely see the difference between then and now. Like I've been dropping weight like crazy. And that's pretty much. Oh, and like in my marriage, we've gotten better with communication. That's something else I'm proud of, because I feel like when you with somebody, y'all supposed to grow together. You're not supposed to stay the same. Y'all supposed to change who you are and grow for the better. And I feel like that's what we're doing. And I'm really happy about it, honestly. Our communication is so good. Like it's just open and very easy to talk about. Like not always easy, but easier talking about like hard topics, hard situations, stuff like that. Like it's been much better, honestly. Let me see. And also, so for me, guys, painting has been a huge, like, healing thing that I do for myself. What is something that you guys do that, like, you feel like helps with healing or makes you feel better when you're sad or when you're angry? Like, what do you see yourself doing? What is your creative outlet? Or what is your outlet, period? Because, you know, I'm sure some people that don't do things that are creative or whatever to help them when they're not feeling well. But they have something else, like whether that's reading or riding a bike or exercising. Because I know for myself, it's painting and working out that really helps me and my mental space and my peace of mind, honestly. So let me know something that you guys do to help with your healing. And are you actively healing? Or, like, are you, like, teetering when you want to start? Are you scared to start? Like, let me know all of that. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I want to talk about too. So, I have 3 tattoos, and I really want some more tattoos. So, like, so far I have this sleeve. It's of a mermaid, and it's like the Pisces sign or whatever, and like the rocks and stuff on the back. And then right here is my mom's name. Now, personally, I want to get this covered up and put maybe some flowers or something right here. I have to really sit and brainstorm what I'm gonna get. But that's hers. I don't know if you'd be able to tell, but it says Latoya and our last name. It has a makeup brush and a heart. It's all the things that she likes. And then my third tattoo is this one. It's my brand's logo. Well, it's not exactly the logo, but it's pretty close. So it's a wolves and butterflies, but this one is like from the side and it's not facing. So my brand's logo, the face is facing forward and the butterfly wings are behind it. So yeah, let me see. I'm gonna show you real quick. Cause I don't even really know, like, well, I do. I like really sat and like brainstorm. Like, my brand is called Wolves and Butterflies, and like, excuse me, the logic behind me naming it that was strong like a wolf and fragile like a butterfly. Like, lupus warriors are so strong, they're so resilient, they're warriors. But we do have our fragile moments. We do have our vulnerable moments. We do have our moments when we feel like we're not strong, but that's when we're our strongest, you know, like when we're at our weakest point. So I just I'm really happy that I did, because there's been so many lupus warriors like contacting me, telling me their stories, getting to know me. Like, it's not just a brand for me, you know what I mean? It's like a community, and I really rock with it. I really do. I really love that. I really do. Let me see. Yeah, so this is our brand's logo. It's the wolf face, and that's like the OG one. And it's not like the one I have on all my t-shirts, but that's the OG logo. You know, like I said, it started from strong like a wolf, fragile like a butterfly, you know? You got to look at like your weaknesses or your lowest points as one as your strengths, you know? Like, that is a superpower. Like, even if you feel like, oh, that's just something stupid or that's something little, somebody else might think like, oh, that person is so strong or whatever. Like, because for a long time I didn't think I was strong, honestly, you know? Like, I just felt like my condition and stuff, like, just was holding me back. I just felt like I couldn't do anything. I felt like I couldn't breathe. And another reason why I felt like that was because I wasn't even like taking care of my health or anything. I wasn't talking about lupus. Like, for a while, I couldn't even hear the word lupus. I couldn't even go online and see that. I would just bust out crying because I never dealt with it. I never was placed into therapy to deal with it. When I first got diagnosed, I had to be the rock for my family, dealing with me getting diagnosed. You know how crazy that sounds? Anyways, let me see. What else can we talk about? Because I got a lot of stuff written down. Oh, that's what I was talking about, tattoos. So anyways, I really want to get a, like, big cartoon tattoo. Like, I'm thinking about on top of my thigh. Maybe right here. Maybe my left thigh. because I have so many cartoons that I loved as a kid, and it still comes up in my head like nostalgia. Now, I don't think that has anything to do with me being a Pisces, but I get so freaking sad. Well, it might be everybody, but personally, I get so freaking sad thinking about how I've grown up and how I'm an adult now and how my childhood is gone. Like, I don't know if anybody else, parents or families, was like, hey, you never know, when you'll, what does that say? Top fan. Oh, you'll never know, like, when you're gonna, like, have these issues. You know what I mean? Like, or you'll never know, like, what am I trying to say? Hold on, y'all. Sometimes I get, like, brain freeze. Like, oh, like, basically what your parent would say is don't grow up too fast, because when you grow up too fast, you're going to miss your childhood. And I really see that, because as a kid, I wanted to be so freaking grown. Like, because I met my wife in high school, and we're high school sweethearts. But, like, in high school, I wanted to be so freaking grown. I wanted to get an apartment with her immediately. I wanted to not be a kid. I wanted to get married. I wanted to have kids. Like, now that I'm an adult, it is fun in certain aspects, but I definitely do miss that being a child. But my mission this year is to take care of me and my inner child. Like, I have been, like, already doing this, especially like, as far as painting and stuff. But I mean, as far as every little kiddish thing I used to do, like go swimming, go what's that game you could do? Like, once me and my wife get our health journey to where we want it to be, it's like where the person is laying on their back and their hands and feet are up, and then you hover over them like that. I used to love doing that as a kid. Like, I'm gonna do every single thing that I love to do as a kid. Even watching cartoons, I started doing. Like, I actually had a fear of watching cartoons because I had a fear I would miss my childhood. Like, I would be sad or scared. So I'm really doing good. Like, I can honestly say right now, because before I couldn't be honest at least about it, and that's something that is a pet peeve for me, is lying. So that's why I just never would say like, oh, I'm happy or whatever. Like, I honestly feel like I'm truly happy, like actually happy. I wrote that letter to my mom. I burned it. I threw it away, and it's gone. And I'm good. I'm good. But anyways, I want like SpongeBob on a tattoo, Brandy and Mr. Whiskers on a tattoo, Powerpuff Girls, the Brat Styles. Like, I want all of that. Like, yeah, I want all of that. And I also want like a Playboy tattoo. Now, I'm not really for sure where I will put it, but I know for sure another tattoo that I really freaking want is the Ways tattoo. That so it's basically the name of a song, and Jhené Aiko is called Ways. Is W.A.Y.S, and it's like, Ways, why aren't you smiling? You know what I mean? And I really need a tattoo like that. I feel like, because I feel like when you have inspirational stuff like that to look at, it helps you be able to start your day. It helps you be able to look at that when you have your down moments, And I really enjoy that. So I'm definitely getting something like that, which I'm excited about. Now, guys, I don't even have any brown, but that's not going to stop me from painting, so I'm going to paint a different color then. Maybe, I'm trying to think what I want to do. I think I want to do like a yellow sky for some reason. I just been like in such a good mood and such like awe mood. Like, it felt so good. But anyways, as far as that tattoo, it's a lot of tattoos that I want, honestly, that I haven't did yet. Now, this tattoo I have on my arm, my half a sleeve, I just got that, like, was that last year? If I didn't get it last year, it was in 2023, I believe. Because it was for my birthday. It was a birthday gift to myself. I don't know. I just love getting tattoos on birthday. Like, for my 18th birthday, that's when I got the Wolves and Butterflies tattoo. And honestly, it didn't hurt. And I'm really happy that I did get it, because that was like the whole start of my brand. And I'm already a type of person that once I start something, I stay committed. But it really made me stay committed, being able to see that like on my arm every day. You know what I mean? Like, see my own brand, like see like I actually believe in myself. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a tattoo that I want to get. Like, I want to get like a whole cartoon collage on my thigh with like bright colors, like Because they have different artists, like tattoo artists, that do like a really good job on melanated skin. And that's always been something that has been like annoying a little bit. Like when trying to find a tattoo artist, is you got to make sure they're actually able to tattoo you. Because I just feel like if you can't do everybody and you're a tattoo artist, you're not that good. That's how I feel. I feel like you're not that good because if you can't do all backgrounds and all skin types, what are you doing? Why are you just able to do certain people and you haven't like tried to expand beyond that? You know what I mean? But I am excited to get that. And also I really want to get like a matching tattoo with my wife or whatever. Like, we're thinking about getting something similar to like a skyline of our hometown tattoo. And then with that tattoo, it's like basically, because I'm a water sign and then she's a fire sign, it's like basically water meets fire. Like I'll have to show you guys a picture, but the skyline idea is really cool. And the tattoo artist, she said she's willing to like tattoo us or whatever, but I don't know. It's been so much harder finding tattoo artists now. It seems like they're all booked up and stuff, and like the ones that are open, it's not that they're not good. I won't say that, but it's just sometimes they don't necessarily tattoo exactly the style that you want, basically. So I've been trying to look at that, and then especially in Atlanta, I got to do a story time. I got scammed out of some money trying to get a tattoo by this. I don't even know if it was actually a girl or not or whatever, but that's how her page was. And in actuality, she wasn't a tattoo artist, so I sent her the 100, and she didn't answer, and then blocked me. But the thing was, I found her off of TikTok, and she had like a bunch of videos and stuff like that, and like people understand like they had went to her to get a tattoo. So I'm not understanding like what was different about me getting a tattoo, but it definitely left a bad taste in my mouth because after I got scammed, I waited like at least a year of looking before I went and got my half a sleeve. I did because I just had never experienced like that. Like if you come to Atlanta, I'm not gonna say that the bad outweighs the good here, but I will say they do have some challenging stuff here. Like you're gonna have to get used to. And for one thing is the scamming. I even got scammed like by this photographer. I forgot what his name was now. Mr. Photoshop or Photo Shoot or something like 202 something. And he's on TikTok. Now he did a photo shoot of like this girl and honey or something like that. And I ended up contacting him. I was like, hey, I want to do a photo shoot and stuff like that. I ended up going. He took the photos, but he never sent me the finished product. I was just like, oh my goodness. I was like, from all the other places like I've lived, like I lived in Arizona, I've lived like in like Webster, Rochester, New York area. Where else did I go to? And traveled a lot. Like I felt like once I went to this guy, especially because he did celebrities and he's did big time people, I thought that it would be cool. But I honestly feel like once these artists get to a certain level, the people who aren't celebrities are on the lower priority, I feel like. Now, personally, I think that's kind of jacked up, but you live and you learn, though, you know? I just know for next time, I'm going to be more careful when choosing an artist or choosing somebody to go through. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to pick the first person or see that they went through a lot of celebrities and say, oh, that's the guy I want to get my photos and stuff tattooed. I mean, not tattooed, I'm sorry. Photo shoots by. But I just feel like I said, it was a learning experience. And hopefully in the future, he don't do that to nobody else because that was just jacked up. Because that could have been somebody's last. I think I had spent like $350 or something like that. $350 or $300. But still, like, you know, people work hard for their money and stuff like that. I was really surprised that I had that experience. And honestly, the reason why I haven't posted about it is because, number one, I'm still trying to get over like social anxiety. I feel like once I started doing content, it's different when you're like pre-recorded or you're posting a video that you've already done. When you're going on there and you don't know what people's reaction would be, because you know some people are like stands of some of these people, or like they won't say or complain about certain things because they like them even if they're wrong about some stuff. So it was, you know, fear. And stuff like that. But I'm definitely soon gonna make a video of me talking about that, because it needs to be talked about. That's sad. Sometimes it just gets so spaced out. But you know what, too? I am actually pretty tired today. It's been raining consistently here in Columbus, and besides me having like lupus, I do have rheumatoid arthritis, so some days I just be tired. But I had to get up and do this painting, and also force myself to get on live, because I really felt like that was going to be something I was going to keep putting off. If I hadn't just forced myself, got on, and went live, you know? And I appreciate everybody who has stopped in here. I'm going to at least try to stay on live for an hour. Like an hour is pretty good. Y'all, let's talk about something else. What's my favorite tattoo so far on myself? My favorite tattoo right now, I don't think I have one. I don't have a favorite tattoo right now, honestly. And y'all, I did like a black mermaid. She has like really curly hair. I'm gonna have to really show you guys sometime. She's sitting like a boulder. Anyways, yeah, out of all my tattoos, I don't really have a favorite tattoo. I love all my tattoos. Now, I do want to get this one covered up because it has my mom's name, and as I told you guys, we don't talk, and I had to end our relationship and not deal with her. I want something that's on my body that reminds me of something I want, you know? And I didn't feel like I was obligated to get her name, but I did think our relationship was closer for me to get it when I did get it. Now, I don't regret it because that's just the type of person I am. I love my mom unconditionally. Now, whether or not she can give me that same thing, that's on her. But I don't regret getting it, but I do want to get it covered up so I can get something I want, because I feel like my body should be my canvas. So it is what it is. And then far as tattoos, what type of tattoo styles do you guys like? What type of color tattoos do you like? And like, do you get tattoos that are meaningful, or do you just get tattoos like, you know, that a lot of other people get, or just like really basic ones or whatever? Oh, hi, Mama. Thanks for coming to my live, Mama. But anyways, what type of tattoos and stuff do you guys like? Do you like color tattoos? And guys, that's my wife in the chat. Anyways, like color tattoos, black and gray tattoos. Now, personally, I like color tattoos, but I feel like the artists I went to, like for this one, the red, it is pretty good, but I am kind of far. You can see it though, right there. And this one is supposed to have blue and purple in it. Now, the blue and purple in my tattoo is a little bit more faded. So I just feel like I like color tattoos, but I just haven't came across a tattoo artist who does great color on someone melanated, if that makes sense. Because this one I got done by a tattoo artist in Buffalo. He was Caucasian. And this one, which I feel like is one of my best, is from a guy. He was Hispanic. And then this tattoo I got was by a black woman. But I like color tattoos and ones that are meaningful. Yeah, I love color tattoos too, Mama. I feel like color tattoos, they're just so pretty, especially if you get like flowers or get like a different like a character or something, or just whatever that you feel like getting. When you have that color on it, it's so freaking pretty. And the meaningful ones, that's the only ones I really get. I'm not gonna judge anybody who do just get tattoos and just put it on themselves. That's their body. So, but personally, me, I like meaningful tattoos. I like to look at my tattoos and not think like, dang, why did they even get that? It look a mess. Like, I don't really like that. And man, I didn't think he was gonna come alive. I thought you were still asleep. But anyways, outside of tattoos, because I wrote a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, what's your dream tattoo if money and pain didn't matter? And are you team minimal or team bold with tattoos? For me, what's your dream tattoo? I want like a whole leg sleeve. I agree, especially the red ones. Yes, red tattoos do be really pretty. Especially like, well, I won't say just on melanated people, but I do really like how it looks on like melanated skin. Like, it looks really pretty. I gotta have to see it on other people, but I'm sure it looks good too. But if I had a dream tattoo, it would be a whole leg sleeve, and I would get like my whole life story in a tattoo, like from childhood, from the top of my thigh, wrapping all the way around like my teenage years, and then my adult years all the way at the bottom. I would get that. Now, like they said, if pain didn't matter. Now, I'm not saying I won't get it, but it definitely won't be probably an all-in-one session or something. Like, it'll probably be broken up in different sessions, because I do good with tattoo pains, but the areas I've gotten my tattoos, I don't feel like it's gonna really hurt. You know what I mean? Like, as bad as it hurt somewhere else. I'm team bold. I like bold tattoos. I like both though. I like dainty tattoos or bold ones. I really like those because I like the differences. I like to like switch it up and stuff. Like, I don't like all of the same stuff. Like, I just feel like, at least for me, I want all my tattoos to be different and have a different meaning behind them. You know? Let me see. The fashion. I don't want to talk about that yet. And also, guys, I really love Sims. I play it like all the time. And maybe, as you know, especially because I forgot how many hours you said I was on. I think like 6,000 hours or something like that on Sims. Sims 4. I do like the older Sims. But a lot of my games, I feel like, as far as the older Sims, is like either broken or I can't use it because the system is too old. But what's like your favorite Sims pack? What's your favorite thing to do in the Sims right now? Now, personally, I've tried changing up my gameplay so it's less boring. Like, now I'm starting to use werewolves. I've never thought I was going to use stuff like that because I like realism. But it's a life simulation game, and it's what you make of it. And I was getting bored doing the regular thing, so that I really enjoy. I like doing a criminal career now. I like having messy marriages where, like, yeah, I know. It was like 60 to 100 something hours. I know. You know I'm obsessed with Sims. Like, I don't know what it is. As a kid, I don't know if it was because I could be somebody that I'm not in real life as a child and why I got hooked on Sims, but I absolutely freaking love The Sims, and I plan on getting a Sims tattoo. Like, I don't know what it is. But I will say my favorite pack right now is Island Living and Hobbies and Businesses. What other pack I like? Is that it? Oh, maybe Growing Together. I like Growing Together because I like the family aspect of it. I like all the different like kid stuff, whatever, fires like their cribs, their bassinets, their rugs. Oh, all that stuff is so freaking cute. It's really, I love that. And I love too the different dynamics that they added within that. What other? Oh, Island Living because it's so relaxing. Now the mermaids, I don't usually use the mermaids. They're kind of annoying to me. Um, I've used it a couple times, but not like super often or anything like that. But Island Living, just the look of it, the aesthetic of it, the being to have your Sims go snorkeling or go dive and fish and all that. Oh, I just love Solana, and I'm so happy that they fixed that glitch recently where it was like you couldn't fish in Solana or something like that. And I like Hobby and Businesses because I love that you get to have like your home and your business together. It just the pack, it just made it go so good together. And I also like the kiosks that they added where like you can go and have people like pay to get in and stuff like that. Like, I really like Hobbies and Businesses. You can sell anything, do a daycare. It's just giving so many options, you know? I really like that. Let me see, what else did I write down? Oh, and tell me about y'all Sims or whatever, like in y'all current save, like what are y'all doing in there? Like, what are y'all playing and stuff like that? For my Sims family, what am I doing in there? It's a Black Island family. The dad's name is Lightning. The mom's name is Soraya. The teenage son name is Lake. The next boy is, I think it's Mars. Then Ocean, Leora for their daughter, and then Koa for their last. They got 5 kids. They got a dog named Mango, and she's a chocolate lab. And they own a family market. Now, when I first started on there, he was like an astronaut. But this was a family I had already played before. But I ended up playing with them again because they're just one of my favorite families. I don't know what it is. Like, it don't happen for me often, but sometimes I get like what's that called? Attached to Sims. Like I'll like to play with them for a long time or whatever the case is. And they have this family market. They sell like fish and they go fishing and stuff. But this is my first time ever playing Sims and not having like a regular job for them. And I really like that. I like them not having a regular job. I like them doing the market because the income is unpredictable. You'll never know how much they're going to make or how much they're bringing or whatever the case is. So I really like that. And drama. Do I have any drama with them so far? So far, the only main drama I have is that the kids feel jealous because some of the kids, they feel like get a little more attention. Now, I be doing the best I could do. I don't know what else I could do for them. You know what I mean? I don't know what else to do because, especially because I have 2 infants on there. Like, they take up so much of my Sims time on top of the market. So it'll be just hard going back and forth because by the end of the Sims night, one of the kids done got neglected so bad. And I'm just like, okay, tomorrow is your day. You know what I mean? Like, I got to do what I got to do because they got 5 kids. They all can't get like a bunch of attention. Now, that might be my fault because they were kind of popping them out kind of fast. But it is what it is. Now, personally in Sims, I love the storytelling aspect of it. And I love, I do like building too. I like the whole thing about Sims. I love the gameplay. I love the building. I love the building skills. I just love everything about it. Building is definitely one of my favorites too. Live in any world, which one would you pick? If I could live in any Sims world, I would either live in island living because it would be like I lived abroad. It's just so beautiful there. And also I love how the community brings like their, nationalities, food and stuff and hang out together. They always are super supportive in Solani. Like I really like that. The next one I would live in is Desert Springs. And the reason why I would live there is because I lived in Arizona before and that's literally one of my favorite freaking states in the whole world. Like, I've lived there twice so far. And I can't get enough Arizona. I love it. I really do. Now, you may ask, what made you move to Georgia? Need a new change. I feel like I do love Arizona. But I'm also a person who loves change. And I love to switch up things. And I just felt like financially and longevity-wise, I felt like we were going to probably grow more here than what we were in Arizona. I feel like Arizona is like a state you should go to when you're already established and not trying to figure out your stuff and not trying to figure out like what your plans is. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would choose Arizona or Desert Springs for my second place to live. But in real life, like, I won't move back there. Not yet. Not yet. I got so much other stuff like I'm trying to build on and stuff. And I want to grow more before I go back, And do you use, for people that play Sims, do you use mods or do you do clean gameplay? Like vanilla? Now, personally, for me, I have Sims on PC and console. I mainly play on PlayStation 5. Now, the reason why I stopped playing on the computer is because, for one thing, it makes my computer sound like it's about to blow up in 1,000 pieces because the MacBook. Excuse me. And 2, I personally don't like mods. I don't know what it is. Like, it'd be too much for me. The Wicked Whims, like, it was enjoyable at first, and the Violent Mod and Base Mental, but I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too much for me. Like, I want to go in there and get away from real life. I feel like it was getting too real for me. Now, anybody else that uses it, that's good. If that's something that they like. But for me, I didn't really care for it. And there's a lot of people that don't like Sims. Like, like, what's it called? Like vanilla, like without the mods and stuff like that, without the extra. And I also didn't like, too, that for like every update, you have to be on it as far as updating your mods because otherwise it can mess up your whole freaking game. And I don't really want to deal with that, honestly. Because I feel like, now don't get me wrong, I do love Sims, but it's got easy enough time messing itself up. So I just felt like me adding that, especially because I don't really like it like that anyway, it's just pointless. Definitely pointless. And also, too, far as fashion, I'm gonna go back up there. So I want to branch out even more with my brand, which I'm going to do, but also in my personal life. I want to like branch out more. I want to try different outfits and stuff, which I have been trying and I've been loving it. Like I had bought these like flowy pants or whatever. Cause when we went to Charlotte, we went to the Kingdom Hall, whatever, because my grandma was a Jehovah's Witness. And so we went there, and I wore these beautiful, like, cute flowy pants, and I wore like this white vest. I mean, not vest, white tank top under. That was also like flowy and just cute. And these like cream flowy pants. And what shoes did I wear? I think I wore some cream shoes to go with it. It was really cute though. And then right now my hair is like an orangey color, orangey brown color. So it just really went together. And I had my makeup and stuff done. And y'all, this year, that has also been a big accomplishment for me that I'm super proud of. I can do my own freaking makeup. And I'm 25. Okay, so don't be coming up in here like, oh, girl, okay, what you want, a cookie? Because that has just been something. So as a kid, I played basketball. So I was more of a time girl. Like, I ain't do all that makeup stuff because my mom, she would do makeup before we go out and would take hours doing it. So I was like, I ain't never wearing makeup when I get older. I started getting older and I started liking makeup. And I felt like I would always have to like have my mom do my makeup when I hated it because like, not that she didn't do a good job because my mom, she does excellent makeup. I love the way she do makeup. But I want to be self-sufficient. I don't want to have to worry about needing something. And that always was an issue too. And which is a big pet peeve for me is people saying they're going to do something, not doing it. Like, I can't take that. Like, I just would much rather, like, don't speak on it. Don't tell me you're going to do something if you're not for sure. Because I know a lot of people have good intentions. But based off of how I was raised, if you say you're going to do something, I need it to happen. Like, or just don't bring it up to me. Like, for instance, like, some people will, like old friends I had to cut off. And I'm so glad I did. Or people, old acquaintances, because based off of how they treated me, we weren't friends. You know, they were placeholders, people that was in my life for a season to be removed. Because if you're friends with somebody and y'all end up not being friends anymore, they was never really a friend to begin with. You know, friendships are supposed to be to get through the good times, the bad times, the hard times. But my friendship, we're not doing no jealousy. We're not doing no fake stuff. We're not doing no none of that. Otherwise, we just won't be friends. And I would just prefer that. You know what I mean? So we went or whatever, and I had just been really enjoying like stepping out of the box, dressing differently. Like soon, I'm about to order these pants or whatever, and they're so freaking cute. I seen them on TikTok, but I ended up finding them cheaper on Amazon, so I'm gonna get it there instead or whatever. And they were so freaking cute. They're like flowy. Is they straight leg pants? Not technically. I don't know how to explain it. But around the pants is like rope. Oh, it's so cute. I cannot wait to get them. I cannot wait to see how I put it together with my brand because, y'all, I'm about to start doing some more get ready with me's. Like, I have already did like a bunch of get ready with me's on here for my YouTube shorts, and they have been doing so freaking good. And I actually like doing them. Get to be myself, get to pose, get to look cute and stuff. And this next get ready with me, I'm gonna go all out. Like, I want to do my makeup and stuff and put me some press-ons on because I did used to go to the nail shop and I may go eventually, but I just been trying to be careful because they've been on the rise of like giving people infections and stuff, and I need to make sure I'm safe health-wise because I got like a lot of stuff coming up that I want to do, and me getting an infection from the nail shop will mess that up. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say because also y'all, when you have good things coming up, do not speak on it. And that's why I just like didn't say nothing. Do not speak on it until like it's done. Just pop out with your results. Don't tell nobody what you're gonna do. Because every time you tell somebody prematurely before you do something, I don't know what it is. I just feel like it gets messed up. Like I really do. Like either somebody jealous sees or someone that you think is your friend, like, dang, I kind of want her to fail, whatever. Like, people just be weird. So if you got some good news coming up or whatever, do not tell nobody. Just pop out with them results because it's already done. What they gonna do? You know what I mean? So that's exciting. But I'm just really excited to see everything that I'm gonna come up with, and I'm gonna try to like do my own photo shoots and stuff for a while, because I don't trust going to somebody right now. If any of you guys have any suggestions or something, like good photographers in Atlanta, because I'm open to travel, let me know, because I really do need a different photographer or whatever. Well, not different photographer. I need a different area to go to take my own photos. And I'm thinking about getting a camera too. Okay. If you had to describe your style in one word, how would you describe it? Like, I would like to know that. Mine's, I would feel like, is like bold and unique and Asia. That's how I would call it. Asia. Me. Because I don't care what nobody think about my clothes. I don't care about what they think about my outfits. I wear what I want to wear. And I absolutely love it, because for a long time I would not do that. Like, I would always switch up what I was going to wear. But I did have my time sometimes where I would like, dang, am I going to wear this or am I going to wear that? Let me tone it down. But for the most part, though, I'm about to go through some of my photos, y'all. Listen, I'm getting into all the way Happy Heel Asia era. And I'm about to be so dangerous. I'm going to be a force to be reckoned with. And y'all going to come along on that journey. Y'all going to see my confidence go up. Y'all going to see everything. Like, even me on live, I feel like I'm doing really good today. Like, I did go on live one time on TikTok. And I don't know why I was so nervous, because that had a good turnout too. Once I get warmed up, I feel better though. Like, right now I feel better. Let me see. Let me show you. Okay, so. See, like, y'all, look. I got my foams on. Can I zoom in? Yeah, I got my little foams on with my pink jacket. I thought I was so cute. Well, I was cute. But, like, I really love the outfit. Like, wearing anything I want. Let me see. What else did I wear? She looked like a different shirt. It's like not a rusty shirt, but the color is rusty. And, just different. I think I have my little goth girl stuff going right here. This sweater had like New York on it. Let me see. Let me show y'all some of my more outlandish stuff. Like my leather shorts, girl. I was infamous with them leather shorts now. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Let me see what else outfit I have. Like this, I really love this outfit. It was like a little watermelon shirt with my red bands. Y'all, and high school was a time. I really miss high school. Like, I was really that girl in high school. Like, I love dressing up, getting my hair done, my nails done, have all the J's every single week. Like, it was a time. It was so much fun in high school. It really was. If I could go back in a time, it would be either in my high school years or as a child. What time would y'all go back to, if y'all could? Would y'all go back to being a teenager, a child, or like what? Or would you stay in the current age that you're in? You know, because some people have better times as an adult. See, look, I just didn't care. I just didn't care. And don't ask me what I'm grabbing. You know what I'm grabbing. Now, I was just feeling myself in the photos, you know what I mean? Let me see, what else I got? I used to have all type of clothes, all type of stuff. Just doing whatever. I just switching it up. Now, that's not a full body one, but switching it up. Let me see. And this is a cute outfit, too. I used to love, what's those called? I forgot what the name of those was. If y'all remember what name of those shoes was, let me know what those is. Because I used to love those. Like, literally used to love those. See, look. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Let me see. I just had a lot of pictures. Sorry. Sometimes when I go through my photos and stuff, it just reminds me, like, old times, you know? Here's another my outfit. I had on some J's with a polo shirt and an olive jacket. Like, I used to love getting dressed up for school and stuff. Let me show y'all my prom picture, and then we done showing y'all my pictures. Yeah, I look so pretty for prom. What did you guys wear for prom? Did you go to prom? Who'd you go to prom with? I went to prom with my wife. She was my girlfriend at the time, but now she's my wife. Y'all, look at my makeup. My mom ate with my makeup. Like, hell, I can't even lie. It looks so pretty. You gotta hype yourself up, guys. Okay, so let me see. We talked about that. Y'all, what's y'all favorite comfort food? My favorite comfort food is, oh, my legs turn on the floor. It's like Chinese food. What other comfort food do I like? Chinese food or Jamaican food. Oh, I love me some Jamaican food, y'all. I love like the beef patties. I love the rice and peas. And their what do I be getting? Do I be getting they go oxtails? They oxtails is so bomb. It's this place where I live at, and they food never misses. Not one, like you cannot go wrong with their food. And I love like their plantains and stuff. Why did I say that like that? Plantains. I love their plantains. That's not bad. They're so good. I love the way they cook their food. Delicious. Now I tried the chicken, the jerk chicken. It was too spicy, y'all. Like I love spicy food, but that chicken is no joke. Like I was really choking and eating that. It was good though. But just too spicy. Man, I need to get my spice level up or something. But the thing is, I don't know why some foods that be even spicier than that I be able to eat, but then that I was having a hard time eating. Like it's like what? I don't know. Just confusing. But yeah, that's my comfort food. Let me know in the comments what's y'all comfort food. If you could wake up with one new talent, what would it be? For me, if I could wake up with a new talent, it would be playing the guitar. Yeah, playing the guitar because my mom, she tried to get me into doing that as a kid, but I just really didn't appreciate it then. But now, oh, I would love to learn how to play the guitar. I would love to have that talent. Just wake up and do a full set wherever I go. I would take my guitar and just busk everywhere. I would play in different areas, play at the mall, play in stores. I would even make my own like little theme song with my guitar for my brand if I knew how to play the guitar. That is something though I am gonna pursue. And maybe sometimes on live I could just come on here and just jam with y'all. Like once I do start. Cause I really do. That is something that I wanna add. Like this year, I really want to, and just in the future period, I wanna add more creative things for me to do that I really enjoy. Like painting for one. I want to add, like, I want to learn how to sew. I want to do a bunch of stuff, you know? I feel like being able to have that freedom creatively like that is just so, it just promotes healing and it just feels so good. I don't know. I love doing stuff that make me feel good. Painting and exercise, though, has definitely been my top things to go to lately, though. Like, I don't know what it is about journaling that has just taken a back seat, but I just haven't needed it right now. You know, that just hasn't been something I've been wanting to put myself into, you know? Name an underrated movie everyone should watch. What is an underrated movie everybody should watch that I love? I feel like Enough is underrated. That got J-Lo in it. Some other people, I don't even know. But it is my favorite movie. I will watch that movie 20 to 100 times. Doesn't, like, really matter where it's playing at. I'm going to watch it. Don't matter how many times I've seen it. I don't know. Just the plot of it and the story behind it. Her getting her strength and saying basically F him. And I loved it. I loved how she got away. I love how she took initiative and was like, I got to get up out of here because me and my daughter's safety is at risk. And no, that's never going to be an option because he would like slap her in front of like, so basically what the movie is, if you haven't seen it, Enough, it's called Enough, is she's this girl, she work in a diner or whatever. And at the time, like she didn't have no kids, they end up having that daughter together. But she works in a diner. She doesn't really have a relationship with her real dad or her mom like that. Like they're not in a movie like that. So it's this guy who was a male father figure to her, who she's really close with. So she's working at the diner. She's working at the diner, and her husband comes in there, and he basically has a bet with this guy to see if they could get her number or get in her bed or whatever. So the husband ends up flipping the switch or whatever, and him and the guy that had planned it, I guess they had a plan to make it seem like the husband was this excellent guy who was like basically saying that guy having a bribe or not a bribe, like having a bet on her was like inappropriate and gross. And so she ended up believing her husband or whatever, and they end up dating and then getting married pretty quickly and getting pregnant, having a baby. So then once they started getting married, she starts realizing he's not faithful or whatever, right? So he's abusive, verbally, physically, etc., and basically she has to survive. Basically, she has to get away from him and figure stuff out, or whatever, and get her child out that position. I don't want to like go into all the scenes and stuff because especially if you didn't see it, but definitely give Enough a watch. That is an excellent movie. And if y'all have like an underrated movie that y'all really love, please let me know in the comments because I'm so open to like watching different movies and stuff and different shows. Like I love trying different stuff. They were like, because sometimes I do get in this place where like, well, not recently, but before I would get into this place where I'm like not trying new things and like just stuck. But I don't want to be like that. I want to try a bunch of stuff. I want to try different movies, different foods, etc., etc. Like I even was thinking about going skydiving, like, and that's something like I never thought I would do. But I think I'm gonna do like indoor skydiving first, and then do the real deal. Like I want to try all of that. If y'all, what is the craziest thing y'all did? Like far as like skydiving, racing, whatever. Personally, for me, my most dangerous thing is I have. What's my craziest thing? Like I've street raced people. Like a long time ago. Like we would be racing each other. I think that's the craziest thing I've did. Now I'll never do that mess no more though because that was really stupid. But teenage me, different Asia than what I am now. Much more mature, much more thinking about like a girl don't want to lose her life over something so foolish. Plus, I keep seeing now, which I'm really happy I'm not at phase anyway. I keep seeing people like having road rage incidents and chasing people and unaliving people like that. That's crazy. Over just driving or somebody getting upset. So please, guys. Oh, another movie that's underrated that need to be watched is Unhinged. That is about a road rage incident and the guy follows the lady around and it's just crazy. So check that out too. I forgot what his name is in there. Is it Russell Crowe? I think it's Russell Crowe that plays in the movie. I could be wrong though, but it is a good movie and it really opens up some eyes that street racing, it's just not worth it. Don't put yourself in that position where you can get hurt or somebody else can get hurt. Just don't do it. Not worth it at all. Okay, I'm about to find another topic. This live thing is actually not super hard. Now, I will say I've only had a couple people come in, but I appreciate the people that have came in. And I feel like this is going to be a good thing. You know? I think this is going to be a good thing. Let me notice. Oh, shoot. Am I going to get off? I'm going to paint a little bit more. Just a little more. Paint a little more. Let me see. What else can I ask y'all? Where all have you guys traveled? You know, like, personally for me and my wife, we've traveled a lot of places as far as, like, driving and stuff. And have you been abroad? Because I want to know that. Have you been abroad? I want to go abroad, which we plan on doing. So that's exciting. So far, though, I've been through, or to New Orleans I went to for, like, the Essence Festival. What else have I gone? I've been to, again, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. They got delicious food in Texas, man. Oh, my God, they got delicious food. I love their food. What else have I been? What else have I been? South Carolina for a little while. Charlotte. Philadelphia. Where the heck else have I been? Let me see. It's just too many to think of, but I'll probably been more than 15 states, I would say. I've been through a few states. And then also, I count the ones where, like, you drive through, too. Oh, St. Missouri, too, I've been through. Oh, and Ohio, for sure. I know for sure I went to. Mad times to Ohio. And also, what's the activity that y'all like doing that someone wouldn't think that you like doing? Like, personally, for me, I like playing Warzone. I like playing Sims. I like painting. I love meditation. But I definitely think Call of Duty would be a top one for me that people are like, oh, I didn't think you would play that. Or 2K. Now, I've slowed down with playing 2K only for the simple fact of, like, they don't have the story mode on there. I don't really care for anymore. And they're shooting on there now. It's like terrible buns. So I don't even like make an effort to get on there anymore. And I'm happy that I don't because it just wasn't fun no more. Like, ugh. I would get so annoyed playing it because, like, I know for sure I'm supposed to hit this shot and I'm not hitting the shot. It ain't got nothing to do. Then somebody will be like, oh, it's a skill issue. Excuse me. No, it's not a skill issue. It's a game issue. Also, y'all, are y'all waiting on GTA to come out too? Because I'm really waiting for it to come out. And excited because on PlayStation 5, I was going through the store or whatever, and they showed like an actual trailer. Now, the other trailers I had seen was like fake or whatever. So I was really surprised that they even had that on there. But it looks so good. Like, it actually looks like it was worth the wait. Like, the graphics are, oh my God, they're so good. The graphics are crazy. So freaking crazy. And I really have been like excited about it coming out. I'm trying not to watch the time because the watch clock never moves, but it's kind of hard because we've been having GTA 5 out for like 20 years. Like, bro, when is GTA 6 coming? That's what we're all waiting for. And the online missions, those is kind of played out, but and also, you know what? RP has started to get more popular. I'm not really for sure who came up with it. If anybody knows, let me know. But I'm thinking about playing sometime. Like, you know, me and my wife, we could hop on some RP. See how it is. Because my wife, she plays Warzone and stuff too. And we like, speaking of which, I really want to find like a squad on there. For any girls that are in here or whatever, or end up watching my live, like, do you feel like it's hard finding girls to play the game with? Because I feel like it's like literally so hard. Like, almost like impossible. Like, I'll play with some of these people and then they end up turning weird, or they just won't either respond or anything again later. Now, personally for me, I'm good at Warzone. My wife is also good at Warzone, but I just mean, like, I know some people aren't competitive, but I'm competitive in Warzone. And I just feel like it would be different if I was Buns and I'm not really bringing nothing to the team. But I'd be really getting the most kills and stuff on there anyway. Like, I think my max kills is like 19 or something like that. But I always pull good kills, like 13 plus. Now sometimes I might have a like trash game, but I feel like that's normal. Like, everybody's gonna have like a trash game, but for the most part, my game style is like consistent. As far as how like I play on stuff and get kills and stuff. So I don't know. People just be weird. If y'all have any idea why that happens, please let me know. And I don't be saying nothing crazy either. You know, like, now that could be a concern for somebody. Like, oh, okay, well, like, what did you say? Like, did you say anything that may upset them or something or whatever? No, when I first started playing with people like on the game or whatever, I am not quiet, but I'm like a little more reserved, you know? And I'm basically just really trying to call outs. I'm not really doing anything besides that. So I just was surprised. It was like, I don't know why that is. Now, the one girl, that was weird. She literally found my wife's Facebook, my Facebook, and was trying to, like, add us on there after we had only played for her for, like, 2 days. We had to cut that real quick. That I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. And I feel like Xbox shouldn't make it that easy where you can find some information. I don't like that mess. But if y'all do have a squad, where did y'all find y'all squad at? Like, I've tried different apps and stuff, and I've met some people, but it always ends up fizzing out, or like they'll end up playing and then end up not playing for a super long time, but just not answering, or I don't know, we just stopped playing together, basically. Like, the one dude, I had to definitely cut him off. The stuff he was saying on the game, I couldn't get with that. And maybe we just haven't found other people that we should play with, but, like, when? Because it'd be hard playing with randoms. When you play with randoms, it's like you can't really get in a certain flow of things. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to call it. Yeah, I've had really fun talking to you guys. So far, this is all that's painted. Oh, shoot. So far, this is all that's painted. And then this is my old painting. New painting. I'm going to finish this when I come back live. I want to finish this with you guys. And again, I don't really have a direction where I'm going with this painting that I'm doing. Now, this one was me just releasing all my emotions. Just a release, like a wash. Like a healing wash. But this one, I'm just painting. Honestly. And I'm going to finish it the next time that I get on. I'm not going to finish it right now. I really appreciate you guys for coming here and watching. I am going to make a conscious effort of every Sunday and every Thursday to come live. Feel free to join. Make sure you like up this video for me or this live for me. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you feel like we align with the different topics I was talking about, whether as far as weight loss, whether that means as far as healing, Sims 4, traveling, or just anything else. Just let me know. And comment on live. Feel free to comment. I'm very open, and I really enjoy everyone who has stopped in here. Thank you for talking to me. And even for the people who didn't, the silent watchers, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really do. I love doing YouTube, and I love doing content creation, and I just really basically want to mix my brand with my content creation. I want y'all to be able to really get to know me and who I am as a person, and we build a fire community. I'm also really proud of myself because on this entire life, I have not cussed not one time. No, I do not want a cookie. But for those of you who do know me, I got a mouth on me. So I'm really proud that I was able to keep it PG. Yeah. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace and love, shawties. And I will see y'all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, let me see. How do you end this?